New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman is now going in the opposite direction of the governor, at least when it comes to emails. Attorney General, his chief of staff, told the office's employees that the emails would no longer be deleted after 90 days. That policy was put into place while Governor Cuomo was the Attorney General. According to an email sent out explaining the change, Schneiderman is quoted as saying, "Committed to openness, transparency, and restoring the trust of New Yorkers in their government." A new email retention policy is being created, and Governor Cuomo announced earlier this month he was putting a new policy into place, automatically deleting state worker emails after 90 days. Emails everywhere these days, and they're all making news. Joining us now, our political analyst, New York Post political columnist, Fred Dicker. And Fred, this is not exactly, I guess, on the broad scale of the Hillary Clinton email debate, but nonetheless, it's certainly an interesting one. And here's Governor Cuomo really taking some fire from the man who's holding his old job.
This is a big-time, in-your-face move by Schneiderman against Cuomo, Liz. There's no question about it. The Capitol was talking about this today, a buzz about it, because just look at the language that you read about openness and transparency, i.e., Cuomo's against it, but I'm for it, says Eric Schneiderman, who's the Attorney General, the AG. And by the way, oftentimes AG is described as standing not for Attorney General, but for aspiring governor. He'd like to be governor. There's a lot of tensions between Eric Schneiderman and Andrew Cuomo, and this is the latest and one of the most serious manifestations of it. And
Fred, what is the governor say? You know, you have to pick your battles. He's obviously a very savvy political guy. He's getting a lot of pushback on this. Why isn't he capitulating, do you think?
Well, he's a proud guy, and he doesn't like to admit when he's wrong. I'm not sure how savvy he is politically. After all, in the Democratic primary, he lost 40% of the vote last fall. That's not that savvy. He's also earned a reputation for secrecy, notwithstanding his pledge when he ran for office that he was going to be the most transparent governor ever. His office is now known for its refusal to respond to Freedom of Information requests. It's often no comment, or they won't even respond to your phone calls. He has developed a reputation for intense secrecy, and this policy of destroying emails is aimed at that. Obviously, there must be something there they want to get rid of. And for him to be involved in this now and under attack by Eric Schneiderman at the same time that Hillary Clinton is facing very severe problems over this has to be embarrassing to the governor.
Is he backed in a corner? Does he have a next move here?
Well, as I said, he tends to be proud, maybe one word, arrogant and stubborn, maybe two other words that would apply. Right now, he can certainly get away with this. He's getting away with it. He's taking a lot of heat. I doubt that he'll back down, because if he does, he'll be admitting he made a big mistake, and that's not something he likes to do.
All right, we'll see what happens next. It's an interesting one. Thank you, Fred. Fred, of course, on the radio live from the state capitol, weekday mornings, 10 to 11 on Talk 1300 AM.